difficulty. Evening, everyone. All right. Well, let's see if anyone shows up here tonight. Although I don't know why I bother even looking, because half the time people are here and it doesn't say they are, or they aren't and they are, or you know what I mean, opposite of that, whatever I just said. Oh, there's a hello, Annette, Jen. Holy shit, Jen, how you doing? Hello. Jack Reacher. Is that Brady? I don't know who's here. Names keep popping up, pictures keep popping up. It is Brady. Hello, Brady. Brady, how was your fishing? Because ours sucked. They're banging them right now. Right where we fish. Buddy of mine was just up there. He said they're killing them there. There's still no water, but there's fish. Oh no, I don't have any comments. I know Annette made a comment, so let's try this. I don't know. Maybe I'll start now. Tomorrow we will be at the Jerusalem United Church of Christ. 545 Church Drive, Palmerton. It's in Troxville. It's like it's right down the street, as Kevin would say, from Beltsville Beverage. I got no fucking comments. And I know there's comments because Kelly's here and Annette's here and Ryan's here, and they always, all three of them, say hi. Stupid Facebook. I got the... Hello, Cheryl. We got 2 more packages sent out. That's 4 this week. I just told Doc, I sent out package number 130 since we started. Yep, there it is. Annette says hello. Kelly, fishing not so good, Brady said. First time in 8 years I didn't land a fish. Wow. Okay, it was a little better when we were there. It wasn't great, but we did get some fish. But yeah, the water was just too low. But right now they're killing them. If I didn't have this event tomorrow, and I wasn't going to the Steelers game Sunday, I'd go back up. Or if I didn't have a job, then I would also go back up. Work is really cutting into my personal time. And I think it's about time for me to have a talk with somebody about it, because I'm not a fan. I don't mind my job. I don't mind my boss. I'm not a fan of having to go every day. It's rude is what it is. Alright. Oh, this isn't right either. What is this? That's not even alive. Oh wait, I gotta watch the live. Hello, Diane. Hello, Michelle. Oh, maybe that is the live. Well, where's the comments? Come on. Yeah, that's way off. That's like a minute and a half behind. I don't know what's going on. This is really weird. This is more weird than normal. And normally it's weird. I don't know if anybody saw Doc's show today. He had... Yeah, I went live in the group, right? Why is it not even showing up? What the fuck? I didn't even get a notification that I'm live. Am I live? Can anybody confirm that I'm live? New posts. Oh, wait, it saw me. No. I seriously can't find my live. This is disconcerting. This has never happened. Alright, hold on a second. Let me close all this shit out. I don't remember how to do it on this phone. Close all. Facebook. Hello, Mike. I'm trying to find my live. It's not here. That's wild. It's literally not. I can't find it. What the fuck? Am I being there's yesterday's live? I'm being shadow banned by myself. I can't even search for myself. Oh, there I am. This is weird. Oh yeah, there it says I'm live. Hey, there I am. There we go. Oh yeah. It doesn't go open. I have none of this on my screen. And that, you know, when I think every day about 12, I think every day about 11:30 or 12 o'clock, I think, oh shit, I gotta stop at Annette's house. And then by the time the day's over, I don't remember. I could maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'm not even sure that I'm alive. It was a rough week. I forgot to take a picture. I came home and I was going to make a post. I literally was sitting in my car. This is how fucked up my head works right now, or doesn't. I was sitting in my car in front of the garage and I was going to make a post and say that I had a terrible week. I mean, listen, these are first world problems, okay? I had a couple of bad days at work, like days that went long. There just was a lot of work. It wasn't, nothing really bad happened except for I was out late. And I was going to make a post and say that I had a bad day at work, and then I got home, and then there was 2 grocery bags in front of the garage door. Different grocery bags. One was a Walmart bag, the other one was a white bag. I don't know where that's from. With stuff for Give a Gobbler in it. And I'm like, all right, that's what I'm talking about. That makes my day. That makes my day. It's that simple. And so, if I lay my head down to sleep tonight, instead of thinking about all the dumb, not horrible, if I think of all the shit that didn't go right or aggravated me this week, that's not what I remember. I remember the fact that I came home and there was 2 grocery bags with stuff out front. And a Venmo, $20 Venmo. That's good. I'm working on something and I don't know if it's going to work because I can't seem to get a hold of anyone. I talked to somebody last week and they told me somebody else that I had to talk to, and then I talked to that person, or tried to get a hold of that person, and I can't. I called different places, and oh yeah, we'll transfer you there, and then it never gets there. So hopefully we can get this to go. I think if it works, if I can get it to work, it's going to be awesome. Not for us. It's going to be awesome, and I'm going to be proud. Not that I'm not already proud. Why do I have nothing on my screen? Facebook, I hate you more and more every day. What do all these buttons do? This could be a train wreck. No. Hello, Kathy. What does this button do? Whoa. No, I don't need a poll. Oh, boy. Enable questions and answers. Why wouldn't that just be like a comment? That's stupid. Stars. That's add a person. I don't know what all these other things do. I don't know why there's no comments. It's dumb. It's dumb is what it is. No, that's what you know what? I'm just gonna mount I'm gonna build a phone mount for 2 phones. I should get a pad, then I could read it. No, I want to go back. I'll go back to the fucking TV. I'll just go back to broadcasting to the TV for myself, which is stupid. This is called Mrs. Claus. It's called Mrs. Claus Cream Shot. I wrote that. I was definitely drunk when I wrote these down. I don't know if you can see that handwriting. That's especially bad for me. And there's no doubt that I wrote those down one night after I was live for too long and I was drunk. No doubt. Or not drunk maybe, but just it's not that I mean it is sloppy, but I write fast. It's like I write in cursive, except for not in cursive. That soda's flat. I think it's old. Did we discuss that if soda could go bad? Anyway, tomorrow we'll be at the... I'm just going to say the Troxville Church. The only thing I ever know it as. It's called the Jerusalem United Church of Christ. It's the old white church, like across the street from the cemetery. There's a new church right across the street from that church, but it's not that church. It's the old church, I think. If you show up there, wherever you see cars, that's where we are. We're on the side with the cars. And I'll have the trailer. In theory, the trailer will be parked directly in front of the setup. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold as hell first thing in the morning. And that's the top of the hill, so it's probably going to be windy there. I was looking for my heaters. I don't know where my heater are. I wanted to bring my heater for Kelly. I'll figure it out. But I feel bad about people helping me and being cold and uncomfortable. Alright, this is called Mrs. Claus Cream Shot. I don't know why. Maybe it's going to taste like cream soda. What does cream soda taste like? It's not cherry. What is actually cream soda taste like now that I think about it? Vanilla vodka, white... I don't know what that means. Oh shit, that's white. I think that says white chocolate liqueur. I did not use that. I used creme de cacao, which is chocolate liqueur basically, and strawberry puree. Mrs. Claus cream shot. It's Red Friday. The wheels are off this bitch. That tastes like a cherry Tootsie Pop. No, I guess it tastes like a strawberry Tootsie. Wait. Isn't that a Tootsie Pop with... It's a lollipop with a Tootsie Roll in the middle, right? Tootsie Pop? That tastes like a strawberry Tootsie Pop. 100%. Which this very instant, as I stand here this second, I just realized that Tootsie Rolls are chocolate. I literally just, that hit me this second. It's pretty wild. Oh. This ain't going good. I got some stuff. I got an order from Bob yesterday, so I've been folding sweatshirts. That's why I'm late. Happy birthday, Nico. Wherever Nico is. Haven't seen him for a while. For a little bit there, it's so strange how I think, and I don't think about it, but then at some point I think about it, and like Nico for a while there was like, he came up here when Brittany and I cold plunged one day. He came up here. He lives like, I don't want to say he lives far away. Kelly lives far away. Nico lives an inconvenient distance away from here to come here and get eggs, which he did once. And then that was it. I think he had a Spoonapalooza. I don't know if he came this year. I don't remember. It's just strange. There's like 15, 20 people that I see at Spoonapalooza. That's it. I don't see them the rest of the year. And that's okay. Oh, I didn't ring the bell for that soda, did I? It's just, I wish there was, you know. Brittany sent me a vid. I didn't even respond to it. That's terrible. I'm a bad friend. Brittany, if you tune in, I apologize. Brittany and Swiper sent me Brittany sent me a Snapchat video of her and Sniper singing. Sniper. That's a better nickname for her. Sniper. They sent me a video of them karaokeing what's that? What was that show with the comedians? Carpool Karaoke? Was that what it's called? They sent me a Snapchat. Britt sent me a Snapchat. Hello, Laura, of her and Swiper or Sniper, Blippi and Sniper karaokeing Better Together in the car. And it really made me just really, really reflect on the way, way, way back days where every live, because at some point I played that song, and this was way back, spinning CD days, and I told Heath that song reminded me of my grandfather, and I played it, and he said one day, he's like, what's that song that reminds you of your grandfather? We played that song, and then that became the closing anthem, if you were. Hello, Roxy, for the lives. It was Better Together ended every live for a long time. As long as anybody wanted, like, I don't like singing by myself. I realize I can't sing well, but if somebody else is singing and we turn the music up loud enough, I could muddle through it. Oh, I was going to say, if anybody didn't see, Chris Wentz was on Doc's radio show today. They did a Facebook Live for an hour or something. They were drinking chicken cock bourbon, which we got some somewhere. It has been confirmed. Where the fuck is it? I wanted to actually look at the bottle because, oh yeah, they brought this. I didn't even recognize this before, but they mentioned it on the radio today. Yeah, it sure is. The bottle is like chicken wire. I never even realized that. But anyway, there you go, C-Dub. They're going to be at the Beaver Rod and Gun Club. I don't know where that is. I asked Mima if she wanted to go, but she said no because tomorrow's her only day off. And Sunday morning we're driving to Pittsburgh. So I figured she wasn't going to want to go. She works Tuesday night. She was at Jace's game. Wednesday she's home. Thursday, Friday she worked. So she doesn't want to go tomorrow. I'd like to go just because. Same reason I went up to see Nick. Because I like to support the people who come here and play for Spoonapalooza. Because it's a big deal. I'd like to go see Out of Shape play sometime. I'd like to go see Jim's band play Suddenly Found. I'd like to go see all them guys play. It's every time it pops up, somebody messaged me about wanting to come down here for merchandise. And they're like, this was last night, just like, are you home at 5 o'clock? And I'm like, nope. They're like, are you home tomorrow at 5 o'clock? I'm like, nope. And I said, we have an event on the weekend. And hear back, but because I'm like, we'll be there with all our stuff. So that's easy. That's sort of like an open house. That's the best way. Because when we're at events, I take everything we got and we put it all out. Samples of everything. Oh, well, there you go. Hello, Abraham. I still don't have any comments on this phone. I don't understand it. Don't know what makes one night comments are there, some nights they're not. If I hit the finish button and then restart, like right there, all the like things flipped up through the screen, which means people have liked stuff that I just finally saw now. And then sometimes when I do that, a comment will pop across, but I don't know. I think we got to go back to doing. See, people lose this out of their algorithm because they don't see things, because there's not enough posts and there's not enough activity on the posts when they do come up to keep Team Spoonman in people's algorithms. So maybe we just got to go back to doing 4, 6, and 8 hour lives, because if 200 people tune in to a live at any point during the 4 hours, it would put them back into their algorithms. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if I could handle it, to be quite honest with you. I mean, the other option is to stop doing the drink of the day, but then it's just, I don't know, that would be, I don't know. That's like my buddy said to me when I was talking to him the other day. He's like, what, is this Team Swoop just going to be forever? And I'm like, it could be. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I didn't start out with it with a thought of it being anything, and here we are. So it just is what it is. But we got starting to collect some stuff for Give a Gobbler, so that's cool. That's November 19th. If I can pull something off that I'm trying to do, I think we'll take it to a new level for our little group. Here's the problem. If you take it to this level, then you have to repeat it. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's the issue where I'm at. Because I don't want to go backwards. And so if I go too big, then it's like, well, how are you going to outdo that next year? So, because I can't do it by myself, but I am doing a lot of it. But like last year, 2 years ago, we had tons of donations, tons of stuff dropped off at the house. Like probably half the stuff that I took was dropped off at the house. The other half I bought. But I don't care. Every time I go to the store, I just buy stuff. I buy a bag or two worth of whatever. It's like Jensen and I. Yeah, right, Kelly. Jensen and I went to. I don't know. I have no comments. Like Jensen and I went to so stupid. To Giant last year, and they had the cake, like the cake boxes. They want cake and icing is one of the things on there, and they had the cakes were like they were $5 for $5 or $5 for $4. They were $5 for $4, I think, or 4 for $5. They were either 4 for $5 or 5 for 4, something like that. And we just started. The ones he could reach, I told him put it in a cart, and I just made sure we had the same amount of icings as cakes, which probably doesn't matter because who knows if everybody does it the same way. But we just got like, I don't know, we spent like $200 or $300, and that's okay. I'm glad. I'm ecstatic about it, to be quite honest with you. It's strangely satisfying, and I appreciate what everybody does. Like everything along the way. I never want anyone to feel like, I don't want anyone to ever think that I don't have skin in the game. I don't want anyone to think that I'm doing this, selling this stuff, collecting money, doing the fundraiser, the duck races and that stuff, and then I'm not putting anything into it. And everybody could say, yeah, your time, okay, but that's fine. Time's free. It doesn't cost me anything to do it. It's torture sometimes, but it is what it is. But I think we sent, I don't even remember. We must have sent 8 packages out this month. Seven. We sent 7 packages out in October. 130 total so far. Pretty amazing. Pretty wild if you think about it. We're gonna go over 40 this year. If we can keep going, if we can keep getting people nominated and keep going, I'm thinking, like, once you get to 50, like, that's 1 a week average. So, hello, Sherry. Sorry if I don't respond to comments. I have 2 phones because the comments aren't coming up on the phone that's in front of me. Facebook's aggravating. As Jensen would say, it's ridiculous. Okay. Let's try fairy dust shot. Right, shot. I think it'll be red. Anyway, we'll be at the car show tomorrow. So anybody's looking for something to do, swing by the car show. Hello, Ron, up in Troxville Church, not Troxville Fire Company. Troxville Church tomorrow, 9 to 3. We will be there. Before that, I'll be up there early in the morning setting up. The show is from 9 to 3. So, I don't know. I'll probably be up there by 7:30 setting up. Because I called him today and he said, he goes, you don't have to get there that early. I'm like, I said, if I'm going to set up my whole thing, I'm like, I need to be there early. And it's going to be fucking cold. I might need gloves first thing. That's okay. Listen, if they can fight in the cold, we can set up in the cold to raise money for them. Well, that's not very red. I wish everybody would really think about it. Like, we had somebody Venmo money. She said she won't get to spend the holidays with her son because he's deployed right now. So I said, well, give me his address. Let's put him on a list for Service Member of the Month. And she said, well, he's deployed right now. And I said, that's perfect. We'll get it to him while he's deployed. Because that is, to me, more important or more helpful, inspirational, uplifting than just getting it at your house. Although I sent one to Germany 6 weeks ago. It still hasn't gotten there. Or I haven't gotten confirmation that's gotten there. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know. Hello, Jerry Pereira. All right, this is called Fairy Dust. Fairy Dust Shot, it's called. Vanilla vodka, peach schnapps, cranberry juice, and Sprite. Red Friday for sure. Cheers. That tastes like biting a peach. It tastes like a peach. It literally tastes like a peach. It just tastes like you bit right into a peach. Although I shouldn't say that because I don't remember how it's been. It's been as long as I can remember since I bit into a peach. Hello, Ashley. There is Ashley, wife of former Service Member of the Month. Cheers. Thank you for your service, your husband's service. I guess thank you for your service too, because that's underestimated. It's not just the husband or the wife or whomever the service member is. It's a family thing for sure. So it's a toll. There's a lot of marriages end over the military. That's for sure, especially operators. That's rough. Pink sand. That's not going to be fucking red. That's got pineapple juice in it. That's got pineapple juice in it. Tropical lip gloss. That could be red. Let's try that. And then I got to go get stuff ready for tomorrow. All right. I'm telling you, I was drunk when I wrote this because I can't read my writing. Coconut rum. Anyway, Troxville Church. Well, is that just... When I think about the Troxville Church, I think about that little white church. That's the only church I can think of. It's like on the way in there to Don Lane Campground. That's the only church that comes to my head if I think Troxville Church. If y'all got another one, let me know. But there's two I know of, and they're across the street from each other. So if you go to one and there's no cars there, that's not the one. Go across the street. That's where we'll be. I don't think it's a vendor event. I think it's just a car show. But Josh asked me to be there because he said he thought it would be a good thing. He said it's a benefit for veterans. He said there'll be a lot of veteran people there. So he asked me if we would be there. He said, seems like a good place for Team Spoonman to be. And I said, sure enough, buddy. I'm in. It's like I said to Kelly on my worst day, like last week. Last week was 2-day event. It was not a great weekend, but we probably made $800 something. Not profit, but I said I wasn't going to make that money at home. So, oh, how is this going to be fucking? This isn't going to be red. Hello, Denny. Hello, Marty. This isn't going to be red either. Well, you got 2 red ones. If this doesn't turn out red, I apologize. What the fuck did I come in here for? Cream. Pineapple. This is going to be weird. And hopefully, I got to get over to... I don't even know if he has it. I should message him. I got to get over to Carrie Schonenberger and get some more sticks. Oh. So, the guy that I used to goose hunt with was down in Maryland. They were hunting in Canada, but he was in Maryland at the guy's house. And he sent them home. He's I guess he had a whole bunch of goose meat in his freezer. So he asked if anybody wanted it. And nobody wanted it. And Ted goes, I don't fucking want it. He goes, but I know somebody that'll take it. So he gave him a bunch of bags of goose meat. So he said he's going to give it to me. So I'm going to go get sticks made. Which is good because the way it's going this year, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a deer. I don't know what happened. I don't know where all the deer are. But last year there was deer every day. This year there's not deer every day. I've seen some deer. I missed one. I should say I nicked one. I must have hit the top of it because there was fur on my broadhead. That's it. No blood, no fat, no nothing. Just a few pieces of fur on the razor blade itself. So I must have just skimmed it or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's reddish. Tropical lip gloss. Coconut rum, strawberry liqueur, pineapple juice, and a splash of cream. It's pink. Oh, that's perfect. We got a red drink and a pink drink. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Hello, Kenneth. This is so aggravating. Like, my regular phone doesn't even say Ken's watching. It flashed on this phone. That's how I saw it. That doesn't make any sense at all. That makes no sense whatsoever. The actual phone, now it just popped up right now that Ken's watching. On the phone that I'm live on. But no comments all night. I don't get it. Anyway. It is what it is. Alright, I gotta fold some more stuff and get some things organized somewhat for tomorrow's event. I gotta get the money box ready. We will be at the Jerusalem United Church of Christ, 545 Church Drive, Palmerton, tomorrow for the car show. Josh Krebs' car show. Benefits go to a veteran dinner that they have. And so like I said, he invited me and asked me to be there. He said I don't think it's a vendor event. I think we might be the only vendor. I think there's food and stuff there, but he said that he thinks we should be there. So I said, okay, I'm in, buddy. He's also a drop-off point for Give a Gobbler. So if you want to drop anything off at his shop, he's right on 209. I don't know what his address is. It's in the post. If you go on featured posts, just click on Teamster Man, and then right underneath like the main group picture, which is the side of the trailer, there's a thing right there about scroll across there to events. Hit events. You can click on his event and go right there. You can click on Give a Gobbler. I made a post for Give a Gobbler, and I have his address. It's like right across the street from the gas station by where the road goes down to Preacher's Camp. If you're not from local, you're not going to know what the fuck that means, but he's right there. It used to be a car dealership forever ago. But it's right across the street from that gas station. Anyway, Josh is a great guy, and he details cars. If you need your car washed or detailed or waxed or ceramic coated, or I think he does paintless dent removal, and I might have him buff my truck because somebody hit the corner of my truck. It's scratched. I know he's not gonna be able to fix the scratch, but there's a couple of marks on it that I think will buff out. So, anyway, that's where we'll be tomorrow. Sunday, I'm heading to Pittsburgh. Oh shit, I gotta make drinks for that. Yeah, Sunday the Steelers play the Packers. Sunday night football. So I'm going with my cousin and his wife. I don't know why. His wife is a Packers fan. So that's no good. And then also, she voted against the grasshopper. So now that's 2 strikes. But oh, he definitely does great work, Ken. He's very meticulous. And like I said, he's super supportive of what we do. Like last year when we got the pecans and that stuff down here, he bought a. He actually was here when Chris was. Chris actually was. I don't know if he. I don't think it was when he dropped the nuts off. I think he just happened to be here dropping something else off, or he was here for some reason, and Josh stopped. Like just happened to stop at the same time Chris was here, and he bought a bunch of stuff. He bought like he might have spent $200 for real. So he's a great guy. I really appreciate him. He's a great friend and a great supporter of the group. And like I said, he asked us to come out there tomorrow. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know any of these things, whether they'll be good or not. If people stop, it's just like at every event we go to. If people stop to talk to us and kind of get to know what we do, it's usually pretty good. The outcome is usually pretty decent from that. We just got to figure out a sign, a saying, a slogan, something. I was thinking like 100% nonprofit, 100% military support or something. But have hockey make like a sign, like a something. But the problem is how does that even grab someone's attention? It's just, I don't know. But anyway, whatever. It's our little group. We do what we do. And we'll keep chugging along. And hopefully we can keep doing bigger and better things. So, invite your friends. It's funny because people keep, like, we had a bunch of new people joining the last couple of days. And they answered the questions, which some people don't. And they answer questions like, well, how'd you find out about us? And they'll put the person's name who told them about the group. And it's like, well, why doesn't that person just invite you? I don't know if people don't know. Like, if you click on the Team Spoonman page, there's an invite button there. You can hit the invite button and your whole friends list will come up. You can just go scroll down through there and just pick people and send them invitations. I don't know if people don't know that. Maybe they don't, because I probably didn't when I don't know. When I got invited to Honest Travs, I didn't know shit about groups. In my naivete, I thought groups were brand new, but clearly they are not, because they weren't. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. So, anyway, that's where we'll be tomorrow. I have so much to do. I have so much. My head is, I'm drowning. I don't know. I can't keep up. Which is probably a good problem to have. It didn't help that every day this week I was late at work. Hello, Travis. I was at, I was up in Canland. I probably had 55 hours this week. Which for me is not normal. I mean, 47, 46, 48, that's kind of normal. 56 is not normal, not in 5 days. And he asked me to work tomorrow. I'm like, no. He goes, well, I knew you were going to be off, but I thought you might want to make your hours up. I said, oh, I'm definitely not working for straight pay on Saturday. I couldn't work anyway because we got this event booked. I guess I should wash my sweatshirt too. It's disgusting. Anyway. All right. That's all I got. Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? All right. Come check us out tomorrow. Kelly will be out there probably yelling at me. And I'm going to try to find my little heater for her. I have a propane heater, that one of those little ones that mounts on top of a propane can, but I don't know where it is. It might be over in the other garage. Yeah. I agree with you, Ken. Yeah. I've about had it with fucking work. It's not my job. I'm not even saying I'm sick of my job. I'm just sick of going to fucking work. It's this. This right here is the problem. This is too much. This is too much time. And I can't neglect. The problem with anything in your life that you want to do, it's momentum. So if you're going to start working out, whatever it is, lifting weights, jogging, whatever it is you want to do, eat better. It's momentum. Remodeling. Any project you have, it's about momentum. So you do it every day. You're doing it. You're chugging along, and then one day something pops up and you can't do it, and you're like, all right. Well, then the next day you're like, well, I didn't do it yesterday, so if I miss 2 days, that's no big deal. I've been doing it every day, and that's the beginning of the end when you get there. So that's the hardest part for me. Like if I don't do that, like yesterday we did a video. I was at Jace's game, and then it just, I was like, I don't have time for this shit. They lost, by the way. But he caught 1 inning. No, he didn't pitch yesterday. Yeah, he did. Or did he? No, he didn't pitch yesterday. He was playing shortstop. Or did he pitch? No. He played shortstop. I don't remember. I guess he played shortstop and catcher. He only caught 1 inning, though. I don't remember. But he got a kid out at home. There's a lot of wild pitches in the youth league. Wild pitch, went to the backstop. He caught the ball and got the kid left from third to try to steal home on a wild pitch, and he got him out at home. So he was pretty pumped. And the inning, it was the third out. So that was cool. He was pumped up. I was happy. I was, I don't want to criticize the coaching for sure, because that's a lot of time out of someone's life to do that. But when they hit balls to the outfield, and the outfielder just like catches the ball, and then they don't catch it, they pick it up. It wasn't a catch. They got the ball, and then they just like run it in. And the guys and the kids don't stop running. Like they just go to second. When if they would throw the ball to second, they would get them out for sure. But they just run the ball in, and it's weird. It doesn't. I don't know. Is what it is, I guess. All right. We will be at the car show at the Troxville Church, 545 Church Road. Well, it's Palmerton address. 545 Church Road, Palmerton, if you're interested. That's where we'll be tomorrow. And then next Sunday is the Paint Your Glass event. So if you want to paint a wine glass, it benefits Tales of Valor. Guys, buy it for your wife. Send your wife down there. You get to watch football by yourself in peace. Send your wife with one of her friends down there to paint a glass. $25 a person. Bring your own, and then it'll be a American flag paw print on the glass. Like I said, send your wife or girlfriend down there with one of her friends. $50. Two of them can go. You got your whole afternoon free sitting at home watching football. It's 1 to 3. So if they go there for 12:30, they're not going to be home till 3:30 or 4 o'clock. You got the whole first game in peace and quiet by yourself. No interruptions. Just saying. It's a thought. Right, Kelly? All right, I got to get stuff together for tomorrow. I wish I had a what's the word I'm looking for? A temperate, it's not the right word. A climate-controlled garage, so I could have the trailer loaded in the garage. Because then I could have loaded it this afternoon, parked it over there, and just hooked up in the morning and went. But the problem is, I can't, because it's going on to 30-something degrees tonight, and then everything in the trailer will be cold, and then you take it up there tomorrow, and it gets hot in the trailer because it's sitting in the sun, and then condensation, as Jensen would say, inside the boxes, and then all the stuff gets mildewy. So it's not great. And I should have really went to Walmart and got some new totes. It's 10 of 9. It's too late for that shit now. Fuck that. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. That's all I got. See you tomorrow. If anybody's interested in next Sunday's Paint Your Glass Off event, please check it out. Just put Paint Your Glass Off or Tales of Valor. Search either of those two things on the Facebook page. You'll find the event. You can Venmo the money. You could probably stop in there the day of, because I don't think we're going to sell out. And we would appreciate all the support we can get. That's it. Red Friday. Never apologize for being patriotic. Let's remember everybody deployed, for real. This is super big to me, because you don't fucking get it. You don't understand what deployment means. It's not like, oh, you're stationed in Germany. No, if you're deployed, you're deployed. You get to come home if your mom dies. That's about it. Maybe if your dad dies. Maybe. But that's it. Other than that, you miss weddings, holidays, birthdays, graduations. You miss everything. You're not allowed to come home. That's the way it is. And the fact that these young men and women purposely, intentionally, and just do this for our country makes what we do all worth it to me. So everything we do for active duty service members or veterans, because the veterans, the fact that they're not doing it now doesn't change a fucking thing. They still did it before, and they all deserve way more than we can ever give any of them. So let's just keep that in mind. That's all. Someone not mentioning. Can you make me laugh? I know. Well, hopefully it'll be a good day for us. And like I said, the fact that we got 6 or 7 people signed up last week for Service Member of the Month or Veteran of the Month. That's good. I enjoy that. We got to work on a spreadsheet though, because telling everybody to write down certain things isn't working, because we always miss something. So we can't tell them. We have to make a spreadsheet with all the information written down that they can just write it, fill in the blanks basically. Because I have most of their information, but I don't know branch of services, which that's a tough one, because we put branch of service stickers on the things, and I can't ask them, and I can't ask the person who nominated them because we don't have their name or contact number. They're not on Facebook. Well, I don't even know if they're. We don't have their name, so we don't know who nominated them. So, yeah, it's a process. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. I mean, listen, we'll send a package out. We won't put a service designation on the tumbler, and so be it. That's just how it's got to be. I mean, if I can find them on Facebook, sometimes you can find them, and you can see if they were in the military, what branch they were in, that sort of thing. Anyway. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in, whoever stopped in tonight. I wish there was more. I wish there was more activity. I wish we were back to when people were coming over here and drinking today. That was fun. March Madness is coming. You don't think it, but next week the clocks roll back. It's going to be dark at 5 o'clock. As soon as it starts getting dark at 5 o'clock, you're like, fuck, winter's here. And then before you know it, it's like, well, the days are getting longer. And then it's all of a sudden, hey, we're turning the clocks again. Oh, shit, it's March Madness. It's fucking fast. It's crazy. Anyhow, that's all I got. From Spoonman Saloon, thank you everybody for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic. And fuck Bruce Springsteen.